Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Allow yourself to settle into this moment, just as you are. Think for a moment about the feeling of being home. Not just a physical location, but the sense of warmth, comfort, safety, and belonging that home brings. It is a place where loneliness dissolves, where we feel held and understood. But where is this home? We often search for it in the external world, through relationships, through career achievements, through constant engagement with technology. Yet, as the Buddha taught, and as the Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh reminds us, home is not outside of us. Home is within us. There is an island inside ourselves, a place of refuge that we can return to, no matter where we are or what circumstances we face. But this return is not automatic. It is a practice. Have you ever felt lonely, even in the midst of a crowd? Have you ever experienced the peculiar sensation of being lonely together, surrounded by people yet carrying an emptiness inside? In today's hyper-connected world, we are constantly reaching out for connection. We send messages, check notifications, share updates, and scroll endlessly through feeds. We fill every space of our day with activity, believing that more connection will somehow erase the loneliness. But does it? Despite the vast network of communication tools at our fingertips, true connection, deep, fulfilling connection, often feels elusive. We find ourselves distracted, fragmented, and distant from our own inner life. Our relationships feel strained, and we turn to technology to bridge the gap. Yet somehow we remain isolated. The teachings from Plum Village offer a different way. They remind us that every time we sit down in stillness, every time we take a conscious breath, we are making the radical choice to reconnect with ourselves. We are so often disconnected from our own being. We walk without knowing we are walking. We eat without tasting our food. We exist, but we are not fully present. And in this state of disconnection, we lose ourselves. But the simple act of sitting down and breathing mindfully is revolutionary. It is a moment of returning home. A moment to step out of the constant stream of distractions and simply be with ourselves. When we sit in awareness, when we breathe deeply and fully, we begin to see what is truly happening inside us. We become aware of our bodies, our emotions, our thoughts. We begin to listen to ourselves. At first, this homecoming may not feel entirely comfortable. If we have been away for too long, our inner home might feel cluttered and chaotic. But just as a neglected house can be cleaned and cared for, so too can we bring order and peace to our inner landscape. We do this by acknowledging what is within us. If loneliness is present, we recognize it. If sadness arises, we greet it gently. We do not run away, nor do we suppress our emotions. Instead, we hold them with kindness, as we would hold a small, frightened child. This practice is transformative. When we say to our loneliness, "I see you. I am here for you," we are no longer resisting it. Instead, we are offering ourselves the deep, compassionate presence we have been seeking from others. Each mindful breath, each conscious step, becomes a way to return home. We do not need complex technology to do this. We do not need external validation. We simply need to cultivate the habit of pausing, breathing, and coming back to ourselves. Consider how much time we spend absorbed in our screens. Hours pass, and we forget that we have a body, that we are alive. In Plum Village, practitioners use mindfulness bells, even on their computers, as a reminder to stop, breathe, and reconnect. Imagine what would change if, instead of rushing from one task to the next, we used small moments throughout the day to return home to ourselves. As you move through your day, whether you are walking to your car, sitting at your desk, or even washing the dishes, can you bring mindfulness into your actions? Can you let each step, each breath, be a step back to yourself? Instead of being caught in anxiety and distraction, can you use these simple moments to feel your body, to recognize your emotions, and to simply be? True freedom is found when we recover ourselves. And when we have found our own inner home, something beautiful happens. We become capable of truly connecting with others. If we are lost, we cannot guide another. But when we have returned to ourselves, when we have cultivated a sense of peace within, we can offer that same presence to others. Imagine two people who have each found their inner home coming together. Their relationship is not based on seeking or filling a void, but on sharing their wholeness. This is the foundation of deep, meaningful relationships, and ultimately of a compassionate society. When we care for ourselves in this way, we are not only healing ourselves, we are healing the world. The way to create peace in our communities, in our families, in our societies, begins with the simple yet profound act of coming home to ourselves. Every breath, every mindful act, is a step toward a more awakened, connected world. Take a moment now to simply breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. You are already home. May you carry this presence with you as you move through your day. Thank you for listening.